Previously on Survivor Grand Rapids. After the first tribal council, a rogue grace vote sent the Vendetta tribe down a rabbit hole fueled by Drew's conspiracies. However, members of his tribe quickly caught on to his plan for quiet chaos, bumping him to the top of almost everyone's radar. At Vengeance, Zoe joined Josh with the Grand Rapids Alliance, while starting to gain trust with Magingo. Meanwhile, Tyler forged a stronger bond with Eli and set his sights on Magingo and Brooklyn as a rival alliance based on a brief observation he made at the first challenge. But he would have to wait to make any moves because his tribe beat Vendetta in a landslide, sending them back to tribal council. They were then tasked with sending a Vendetta member to Exile, and they selected Carrie, and in another twist of the season, her partner Josie would be joining her on the island. At Exile, the pair played a game of hold or take, resulting in Carrie taking an idol good for 2 tribal councils. Back at camp, Vendetta quickly got on the same page that Drew was the target. John volunteered to put his name out there as a decoy, and the tribe proceeded to build up his blindside. At Tribal, Drew was voted out unanimously, leaving the Vendetta tribe to wait for Carrie's return. 18 are left. Who will be eliminated next?
This last tribal, I sort of offered myself up as a decoy, which I think is a bad idea 9 out of 10 times, and it worked out in my favor this time. But moving forward, I'm hoping it showed people that they can work with me, that I'm willing to go with the flow, and I'm somebody who's reliable. I mean, I won the battle. I'm a little nervous about the war.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
I know we were on the same page, but like...
I think he just had no idea.
That's the thing.
Like, at least Chase
so
knew what was
that's
happening.
Yeah.
I almost regret voting out Drew because he was so excited about this game.
I mean, it's literally because he's a threat, though. Like, he's too good at the game.
You know, plays the game really good.
Jeez. Game-wise, I do think like he was definitely a threat and he was here to cause some trouble. I think I just feel really bad. I mean, I'm glad it's not me. We gotta win a damn challenge.
Yeah, because I can't vote anyone else out. Like,
this is my second tribal council. I made it through, and before I didn't make it through one. So you know, I'm moving up in the world. They're winning, so their alliances, they're just having fun. They're hanging out, getting to know each other. Like, we're gonna get picked off.
yeah.
And I feel good about my friendships, but also Drew was completely blindsided. Like, he had no idea. So that could definitely happen to me too.
Silver lining is that they haven't had to like test their
That's
bonds
true too.
yet.
That's true.
That's
Like,
true.
Whereas we are forged in fire. I'm a little worried I screwed myself because when your name's out there, it's out there. You kind of can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. So I'll have to be on my guard.
What do you guys think about Carrie, like, going? You guys, if she comes back and says she has nothing, I'm not.
I'm gonna be so upset. And I think she'll tell us.
Like,
Well, I
if
feel like
she-
this is where like alliances will start because like is she gonna tell everyone?
Right.
That's true.
I mean,
Right.
she kind of has the power. She gets to come home and choose who she wants to tell. So.
Yeah.
I feel like people are just kind of all agreeing with each other at this point because it's still pretty early and we don't really know who the tight alliances are going to be.
No, and now she's gonna be like a lot closer with her like partner also.
When someone mentions a name, everyone just kind of agrees with it. So at this point in the game, I don't feel like alliances are too tight yet.
I mean, we need peak performance.
Get a White Claw.
We need some wins for
Cold
this.
White Claw. Or something.
Dude, that's due in a reward challenge.
I think why we voted Drew out, it was based off what he did to Grace, where all of us came together and we're like, no, that was definitely him, based off how he's trying to cover himself up. You know, me and Grace have been getting pretty close to each other, building an alliance. A lot of people are respecting Grace, which I'm okay with.
This stuff kind of sucks. This rice stuff.
He's gonna have a field day.
The tribe for the moment seems to be that big happy family.
This stuff kind of sucks.
Me and Adrian and Hannah are kind of working together. James approached me at the last kanoodle sesh and said something.
Welcome to my crib.
And then Allie and John approached me as well to work with them. So I don't know what's happening. I think I need to be the middle person right now and figure out where I stand.
I sure do. I just reapplied.
Right now, there's not really anyone on the outside. I think we all are kind of unified. Obviously, the more we talk, the more alliances will be formed, and I think that can cause some people to feel like they're not in with what everyone else is saying. But right now, I think we're okay.
I need to,
It's like a little bit bigger tribe than what you start with.
I feel like it depends on what they want to do. I feel like we're definitely at a swap. I kind of hope for a swap because I like the idea of switching up the game. I'm hoping that we can get something to mix up the game right now, because if not, I don't know how good my current situation is. I like the tribes. The tribes is like stressful though. There's nowhere to hide.
Oh yeah, when you're like really small.
Last tribal, I had no idea who we would do after Chase, and then something became obvious. So I'm gonna hope that we can keep this group voting going together. But I feel like everybody wants to be with Grace. That leaves me with two choices: either have to tighten up that alliance with Grace, or like get rid of it so that other people aren't closer to her than they are with me. But I don't know. That's a problem for another day.
Wakey, 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 wakey up. Get ready to party because we're not ready to give up.
I'm personally feeling good, but I know this heat is no joke.
Is the blazer officially retired?
No, it's coming back on in the challenge. I just take it off to cool off.
It's pretty hot.
I'm not seeing people dropping like flies, but I mean, the sunburns are real.
Here's a sunburn check. Am I good? Am I good in the back of the... Oh, you look fine. You look fine. It's a little red.
Oh, it's dark. It's darker on you.
I'll have a look. Am I good?
Okay.
Josh's neck is the worst tan line I think I've ever seen in my life.
Phone,
Turn
take a
around.
picture for this guy.
Turn around.
Oh my god.
It's hot, it's humid, and that sun is just blaring down on us with no cloud in the sky. Besides, I mean, you got some streaks, but those aren't gonna do much.
His neck is just completely a different skin tone.
It's just one of those days where you're hydrating or you are going to suffer.
That's so crisp. Remember, kids, wear your sunscreen and smash that like button.
Every time we come back, I'm like, let's go hit some water. Let's get some water. Let's get some water in us. I know we haven't talked much, and I know that you've kind of like made the underlying thing like, hey, let's not talk much.
I really don't have anything that I'm really concerned about right now with alliances. The game's just kind of flowing and ebbing the way it should be.
There's just underlying things that aren't being talked about, aren't being said, and I don't know where people's true alliances lie.
The only big thing I'm worried about is either Brooklyn or McGingo has an idol. In the first challenge, I saw McGingo whisper something to Brooklyn, and they've been tied ever since.
We haven't had a need for an alliance yet, you know? Like,
No, I'm just trying to lay the groundwork now so then when it gets going, because there are two different groups.
you think so?
Oh yeah, I know so. There's 100%.
What groups?
So I think there is McGingo, not sure about Brooklyn, but I think she's in it. I'm not sure about Zoe. I'm not sure about Luke. Samantha rides in the middle. I hope I have Eli. And I know I have Josh.
Sam, I think he's a great ally to have, but he wasn't even aware that there was a split going on in the camp where there's the divide between my alliance and McGingo's alliance.
People know we went to high school, but I don't think they know we were friends.
I gotta talk with my alliance. I really want to talk with Josh and Eli again. There is a lot to unpack.
Zoe's shown interest, and I talked to Sam a little bit, Samantha, but I don't know where they lie, so that's also like...
Tyler was talking to Sam Jay.
I feel like people might at this point maybe know that we have maybe a thing going, but at still the same time, we just don't outwardly show it.
Tyler, he referred to the four of us, we think, as the four. As far as I know, the core four is me, Tyler, Eli, and Zoe. That gave us a little pause. We're like, wait, so is Sam looped in now?
I say we just keep it rolling. Things are going well.
Things are going well.
Like, we don't need to make a problem before we get to it, you know?
No, I know.
We've just been like blowing them out of the water, etc. Pure domination, kicking some ass, all the above. Because we've been doing that, there hasn't been a whole lot of canoodling. I mean, I guess Tyler, Josh, and Eli and I have the thing.
No, I'm listening.
I was going back up too.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to check mine too.
I feel good. This looks like a ramp.
Eventually, we're gonna have to mobilize. So we want to have. You'd rather be in that group than not. But it's getting big. Like it just keeps growing.
That's the narrative he's on.
Yeah. No, I support that narrative.
I am getting a little frustrated just because we haven't even had a chance to go to tribal, which is fine. Like I'll take it, but we also haven't gotten any opportunity to see where lines are drawn.
Is Tyler referring to the four as us? I get 2, 3, 4. But I didn't know Sam was in the four. No, I didn't either.
I have a few different alliances going on so that I can hopefully just be in the majority for the first few votes here.
Like I trust Tyler. I mean, yeah.
I do feel closest with Josh. We are kind of like coming to each other and giving each other honesty and like confiding in each other in a way.
This is a crimped cup with Rice Krispie and a little bit of trail mix left over. We're trying to figure out who did it. Who done it? It's a classic who done it story.
Tyler's close to me as well, but I see him talking to people that I wouldn't want to work with.
I like the idea of keeping Kingo in the loop, but not too in the loop.
And I don't know what we're gonna let.
Well, Tyler doesn't even know that. I haven't even got a second.
No, I haven't talked to him yet either.
About McGingo.
Zoe was talking about looping at McGingo.
I'm like a really awesome driver, and I want to run by you. Like, what if I pull in McGingo?
At first, we were kind of like, I don't know.
I want to be like the car, but like I want her to feel like included.
But we were thinking maybe bring her in, not like all the way in.
I think we should let Zoe.
Yeah, she can be the facilitator.
Yeah.
So it's more just about like who knows about what and who is thinking is in what position.
We have to have that trust, you know, and we haven't been to a vote yet.
I mean, it doesn't.
People are either playing way harder than they think and giving off this like nonchalant vibe, or people are just not reading into what's going on. That's scary to me because I'm trying to play an under the radar game, so I'm keeping that in mind.
I feel like my strategy right now is just like to make people know that I'm not Juliana. I'm trying to make my case, and I think that's fair. Like I think that's fair for anybody. Like I love Exile. I think it was like cool. It's definitely like a new thing. And like when I was watching Survivor, like actual Survivor, I saw Exile Island, and I thought that was like such a cool addition to everything. Oh god, these bugs, man. And it kind of made me like nervous, but I think that like being here with Carrie, like I think that we like were able to like discuss things. It's hot. Here. You get like a fan. Oh, I feel like we've been out here for a while. How long has it been?
We've been out here for so long.
I don't know if she like is lying to me about being nervous about like being on the chopping block, but like my team definitely thinks she's on the chopping block.
I'm just gonna like hide underneath. I think the idol will be really helpful in the next 2 rounds because people might be saying my name. Oh, so I do want to work with Josie, but the one thing I'm worried about is like what's going on back at camp. I think I can try to be convincing and tell them that we held everything because Josie did. So, you know, it's half truth and we love half truths in this game.
I want to see you tomorrow, girl. Like I don't want to show up to tribal or show up to a challenge and be like, where'd my girl at?
Oh my gosh, that'd be so sad. I just don't know if they're gonna believe me when I go back to camp. It's very difficult to play the idol correctly. So in the next couple of tribals, I'm just like wondering like when we're canoodling whether or not people will be honest with me and say if my name has been thrown out. If I get any wind that it has, I'll probably just play it.
All right, come on in. Vengeance, getting your first look at the new Vendetta tribe. Drew, voted out at the last tribal council. Tyler, some decent reaction over from Vengeance. How do you feel about that vote out?
Drew came into this game with a lot of Survivor knowledge, and I think they're really trying to make the mark and say that no knowledge needed.
All right. Well, we will bring in our members from Exile Island. Carrie and Josie, come back. All right, Josie running back to his side. Carrie as well. Both Carrie and Josie getting their first look at their new Vendetta tribe. Drew voted out at the last tribal council. Carrie, what is it like to come back and see that happen?
It's interesting. I really left and had no clue who was going to get voted out, so I'm really curious to see kind of like the thought process behind that.
All right, Josie, you were at Exile with Carrie, your partner in this game. You never met before, but you had at least a solid 45 minutes together out there. How was that experience for you?
Honestly, I was just thinking it was hot the whole time. So I think it was a cool experience, though. I think that we got to like talk, but I mean, it's just so early in the game that like the strategy didn't really work.
All right.
I feel like Josie is already playing this game harder than I think people are seeing. People are like, oh, we can't wait till Josie comes back and tells us what happened, but I'm worried because I don't think she's really going to tell us. And if she does tell us anything, it's going to be exactly what she needs to.
Well, we will get to this next challenge. Luke, I will take it back.
Bye, baby.
Thank you.
See you later, not goodbye.
All right. Well, whoever is going to be getting this won't be getting this after this challenge. This challenge is a first that we have had on this show. We call it an anti-reward challenge. Basically, the winners just win. You have the glory, and you don't have to do what the losers have to do. Fair. So, I will leave it at that, and I just suggest you play hard for the win. Okay. For today's challenge is you will have 2 throwers from each team will begin throwing a tennis ball to a catcher stationed in a tire, while a defender from the opposing tribe attempts to block the ball. The process will continue until the ball is caught at the end of the course and placed into a crate. First tribe to collect 8 balls from one end to the other doesn't have to deal with what the anti-reward challenge is.
Okay.
So, I would say worth playing for, but you guys don't really know what you're playing for. So let's just get to it. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize. All right, we are doing our first ever anti-reward challenge in Survivor history for our show. We have Josie and James starting off with the throwing. Grace and Luke are going to be blocking. Carrie and Samantha are going to catch. Adrian and Eli will try to block. Josh and Hannah squaring off, trying to catch. Sam and John deflecting with the big pulls. Aubrey and Brooklyn going to be putting the ball into the crates with Tyler and Allie, the postmas, facing off, running. Should be a good challenge. Survivors ready? Go! Josie with the nice throw. I am in the way. Tyler gets it. I should not be in the middle. Josie with the throw. Samantha with the catch. Carrie with the catch. Josh with the catch. Eli right away knocks it down. John tries to knock it. Vengeance gets the first ball. Samantha with the lob. Way out. Samantha's throwing to Josh. Hannah catches. Adrian loses his glasses again. That is a theme for this season. Aubrey almost with the catch.
Let's go, Yellow!
Going back to Hannah. Samantha with the lob. Josh with the catch. Going down to Brooklyn. Down to Flex. He does not. Brooklyn gets 2. Samantha with the throw. Josh with the one-handed catch. Josh with the throw. Brooklyn with another catch. 3 for vengeance, 1 for vendetta. Samantha with the catch. Josh with another nice catch. He does the throw. Brooklyn with another catch. 4 to 1. James with a throw to Carrie. Carrie with a catch. He's still in it. Hannah with the miss. Allie has to go grab that now. Allie is bringing it back to Carrie. She throws it. Wow. Sam with a... It's in the hole. That counts. That counts. Samantha, that counted.
Yes.
Hannah throws to Aubrey. They have 2 now. There's a learning curve to this challenge. Josh with another try. Brooklyn puts it. 5-2. Hannah with the one-handed catch stays there. Hannah to Aubrey. Aubrey with the catch. 3-5. Drake with the block. Knocked it out.
Let's go!
Yep, you're good. James goes to Carrie. Carrie with a nice catch. Luke doesn't even try to hit it. Hannah way over. Hannah cannot get that. Another one-handed catch. Josh, like he's at the NBA Finals, gets it 6. We have 2 more balls for vengeance. Carrie with a throw to Hannah. Hannah with the catch. Hannah to Aubrey. Aubrey with a nice catch. She adds another one to the ball, to the box. It is 6-4 now. Josh with one catch.
I tried.
Josh throws it back over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the catch. They're at 7 now. Hannah with the catch. She's out. They're still in. Keep with it, Hannah. Hannah throws it up. Aubrey with the catch. That is now 6-7. Samantha to Josh with their last ball. Josh can hit it right to Brooklyn. John can deflect. Brooklyn gets it. Brooklyn. Vengeance giving Vendetta yet another loss to their record. All right, Vengeance Tribe, yet another win. You will not have to suffer the consequences of losing of this challenge. You guys can head back to camp. We'll see you at our next challenge for immunity very soon. You guys can head out. As for Vendetta, I got some words with you.
Good job for you too. You're gonna make us set up the next challenge.
All right. James, another loss for Vendetta. How's it feel right now?
Oh, it hurts, man. I knew like that one was probably more on me.
No. Stop.
I don't know. This is what it is, but I think we're all happy that it wasn't for immunity. I think whatever you've got in store for us cannot be as bad. So.
All right, you guys want to know what you have to deal with?
No.
Well, too bad, because you will be voting somebody out of your tribe right here, right now, one at a time, no thinking. Allie, you're up. Talk.
Is this a joke?
I'm like getting a little emotional.
Cool. You're cool, man. Very cool, man.
You wanted a second chance, Hannah. So, Vendetta Tribe, you have just voted somebody out of your tribe. We will read the votes and see who that is. First vote, Carrie. That is 1 vote for Carrie. John, 1 vote Carrie, 1 vote John. John, 2 votes John. Carrie, 2 votes John, 2 votes Carrie. John, 3 votes John. Carrie, tied, 3 votes Carrie, 3 votes John. John, 4 votes John. 1 vote left. The person leaving the Vendetta Tribe, John.
It's okay, I love you guys. Can we do a group hug? I love you guys, no hard feelings. You guys can keep my oatmeal squirts though. Good luck, everybody.
John, well, we don't have a tiki to snuff, but I guess that means you're still in the game.
Ew, yellow.
There you go. We'll miss you, John.
Head back to camp, grab your stuff, and carry it all over to Vengeance Tribe. You're now a member of the Yellow Tribe.
You better not turn your back on us.
Bye, John.
I saw it coming. I don't have any hard feelings towards them. I'm honestly excited. We're switching up the game. So it's keeping it moving, it's keeping it fresh, it's keeping it fun, it's keeping it funky. And we'll see what comes next, y'all.
All right. Carrie, you received some votes there. How are you feeling after that?
I mean, obviously it's not great to see your name on so many ballots, but I wasn't all that surprised just given that I was gone for the last round, so not terribly surprised on that front. You know, it's getting pretty bare bones over here. We're struggling, but everybody's got a good attitude, and I think that's the main thing. So I know that there's a win coming for us. We've been so close on like every challenge, so it just sucks being that close, but there's also that hope, and I know that we can do it.
Well, I hope for you guys if you're able to pull something off. Head back to camp. I'll see you at the next community challenge. We'll get that all set up.
All we've done is lose. We haven't won anything. But I also definitely need to get talking to people and like see what people are thinking, because I really haven't gotten much of that since I was gone last time.
Someone's bringing aloe.
I love
Okay.
yeah.
Somebody bring it on.
We are a force to be
Guys, I'm hot.
Anti-reward challenge. We kind of really didn't know what to expect, so we still gave it our all. I don't really know how this is all gonna play out and what kind of stuff this is gonna shake up.
I like winning.
I like winning.
Let's keep it up.
It's hype, dude. I freaking love it.
Morale is high. I could not ask for a better tribe, better group.
Keep it coming. Keep it chugging.
Josie, she's been talking to me a lot, and I trust her. And so her being on Exile Island works out well for us, because hopefully she'll find a mini idol or hints, and we can work from there.
Oh, I thought you were falling. I was about to come to your aid.
Josie just got back from Exile, and we kind of just all sat down, and she kind of explained what happened, or her story of what happened.
Like Dom got there and we played this game. It was like take or like leave kind of thing. Like, hold or take. And
it was like this very elaborate story about like 3 different rounds of advantages you could get.
Food, tarp, and like Gatorade. It was Gatorade. Sorry.
It's like she could either choose something or not choose something.
And if both take, then you get a disadvantage.
And she told us she chose nothing. There was like 4 different advantages.
Yeah, and I was like thinking that we already have enough food, so like right now we're sitting pretty.
She turned down food, which is a little tough to hear when you're eating just Cliff Bars.
And then the second one was for me to get an extra vote in a tribal. But I said no. Because like, why would I need that now?
Yeah, something's fishy. Ugh.
And then the last one was 2 immunity idols for 2 different sorry. Yeah, 2 like
a pair.
Tribals.
She had a chance to win an immunity idol, and she passed up on that. And I don't know.
I would have just told you straight up if I got them.
So no one got any of them?
Nope. We couldn't vote in like a tribal.
Oh, you lose your vote?
Yeah, I think so. So I told my tribe that Carrie held that because I'm trying to protect her as much as I can because I want somebody on that. I want somebody on that side.
No bad blood.
Also, I have no idea. She was like, okay, so she like left before me, and she did have to get it, so she could have.
So okay, so you don't know if she took it.
I don't know. I don't know because she didn't say take the ones that he gave.
She was also trying to say that Carrie did take it was just not adding up.
So I told my tribe that she may have found an immunity idol because I was at my confessional and she left before me. She did not.
So at least we know where the idols are.
I think she has low numbers, so I don't think she should say anything about me because I could totally backlash her and be like, you know what, I lied to try to save her, but screw that because I could do that. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna pan out. I just am trying to have some good TV if I like want to make my mark.
I don't trust her. I didn't trust her before she left, and now I definitely don't.
I said something about like,
is anyone home?
She.
Yes.
Oh. Hi, everybody.
Are you?
Guess who's on your tribe now?
Yes, sir.
You guys have any bananas left?
We do. I'm confused.
I'm on a new tribe. I'm on the yellow. I'm on the Vengeance tribe. The worst thing that could possibly happen already happened to me. So now it's nowhere to go but up.
What happened?
Wait. Explain. What happened?
Welcome to the yellow tribe, the winning tribe.
So Dom pulled out a revolver. And we played Russian roulette. I'm kidding. No, we voted like immediately, which is very sad. They voted me 4-3 with Carrie, and then they're like, just bring John, you want to the other tribe.
No way.
So you thought you were getting...
Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah,
we have 11, so they're 7.
I'm excited, you know, to switch up in the game. It's keeping things interesting, but the fact that now if we do go to tribal, there's like a very easy vote and they don't have to like break up their happy little squad. That's very intimidating.
Oh, so no one technically lost.
Yeah, wait, how
I think I won.
We got some more.
I won.
No one lost.
I'm hoping some of these girlies have been getting on each other's nerves and there's somewhere I can sneak in here.
That'd be me sleeping on the force tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's an upgrade. The anti-reward is that they voted somebody out of their tribe and he's now with us, and that's John.
I didn't take it hard. We did a group hug.
So John is my partner, and it was bittersweet to see him, I'm gonna be honest. He seemed like someone I could align myself with, but I'm afraid that my name could be on the chopping block now that I have a partner on my team.
I'd rather him than
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm just concerned at the moment that people see us as like a duo. We're winning, so there's no reason to vote out a weaker person. So my name could be up next, and if it comes to it, I'm thinking he's a green tribe. We should vote him out.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's like a fun little switch up and
We have fun over here.
Like a big group cheer.
Oh, well, we did a group hug because I didn't want them to feel bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
nice
want
of
hard
you.
feelings.
That's
I want
nice
everyone to
of
have a good time.
John, he said he was voted off and like a blind vote right there.
The first vote was like pretty straightforward. Everyone was just like on Chase, but then there was like a random vote thrown in.
Yeah, we're a little confused. I mean, it's tough for them, but we felt like we were like, that's all, that's it. I mean, it's kind of whatever.
Yeah,
I was
felt
getting
so bad every time I was
so frustrated every time you threw the ball. I'm like,
It was just perfectly right.
So we now have 11. So the numbers are definitely on our side, but I think everyone is like kind of like getting on edge now for when we do go to tribal council.
So was like the super negative reward just like we got
they voted
very
me out. Yeah, I'm your negative reward.
I am interested to see how much everyone kind of like gets on board with John. It was kind of like when he walked up, everybody was like, oh, now if we do have to go to tribal council, we have an easy vote.
So have y'all just been like singing Kumbaya?
I mean, we
Kind of, yeah.
we haven't really had much drama. Like it's just.
But I really like John, and some of the stuff we were told about Josie's Exile Island return is a little bit interesting. There's quite a few pieces of that puzzle that don't make a whole lot of sense.
So we had this like game called like hold or take.
I am just gonna like make a mental note in the back of my head that I don't fully understand the story there, and I do need to be cautious of the entire thing.
Which I said no to as well. I just don't think I don't need that. If like somebody should be voted out, they need to vote it out. And like I don't.
They have 11. That's, well, I hope we don't like get rid of John and have something.
Oh my god. That was fun. I feel worse and worse after every one of these losses.
Bill loves his snow.
I love John.
I know.
I miss him. Like, he just brought so much goodness to the team.
Thank God he didn't get voted out. Nobody wanted to see him go, and that was a brutal vote out. He seemed pretty gung-ho green when he was leaving, and I think he will be.
I honestly was really hoping it was like an Exile moment.
Yeah, that's what I was
just
thinking.
be gone and
maybe
come
there
back.
would be Exile.
Right. Speaking of that, you're over there.
How was it?
What happened?
Other than hot, so we played a game.
Okay.
Carrie was saying like she explained the whole game they played.
And you could either write hold or take. One hold, one take. The person who said take would take it. And then if it was 2 takes, we would each lose a vote at our next tribal.
Oh my gosh.
So, given that, we both did hold all 3 times.
Carrie's name got written down. We all had that time to talk and she wasn't there, so I feel like she's not as close to everyone.
That's
so,
crazy.
It's
yeah.
just so
foul.
She's not like exactly like one of the people that I feel the most close with or the closest with right now. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she kept it to herself so she could have an advantage.
We said hold to everything.
Yeah, they were like, dang it, we wanted some drama.
I know.
I think they're getting a lot of it though with us guys.
I know, for real.
I really, really like Carrie, but we haven't really talked about alliances in that way. She did miss out on this last tribal, and we're all going to be a little bit closer maybe than she is with the rest of the group at this point.
Well,
I'm glad you're
felt
back.
like I was bad for
I'm
her.
glad you're so
Yeah.
close and everything.
Yeah, so it was interesting.
I definitely think that being gone the last kanoodle session was not a good position to be in, just because like I feel like that's kind of an easy target.
Probably like the elephant in the room, probably like voting for Carrie. I I'm being straight up, I did vote for John, unfortunately. Yeah.
Adrian immediately addressed like, hey, elephant in the room, like we voted, like some people voted for you.
Done good on all the challenges we've done.
So you've been killing it.
Yeah, you really have been killing it.
He said he didn't vote for me because he thought I had like good performances and challenges, but I also don't have any people that I can say like confidently like they would tell me if my name was being thrown out there.
It's so close every time. That's what drives me insane. I don't know why we keep losing. Because I feel like we're very much neck and neck with the other team.
We're really getting the full Survivor experience.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted, all right? This is exactly what we wanted.
We have a pretty good energy, like pretty good morale too. So I don't know how I see the lines being drawn.
What is burning at this point? Just that log.
I trust Hannah and I trust Adrian because they do have relationships on the other side, and I want to trust James, but we need to talk to each other a little bit more. I think the others are great people and I actually do trust them. It's just when I'm thinking about the long game, I'm trying to make very strategic decisions about who's coming with me.
Finally, the luxury item.
Yeah.
Busting it out. That's right.
Who wants one?
Glad to get something.
Thank you for sharing. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure?
I'm starting to think about who I like really want to start getting aligned with, because I feel like so far the votes have been pretty straightforward.
Thank you.
Yeah,
They're gonna be so lukewarm, so sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
There's only 7 of us here now, so it only takes 4 to vote someone off, and that's not a big group. So you're starting to form more real alliances. So I think I need to figure out pretty quickly who I might want to be moving forward with.
How was it being with Josie? Like, did she tell you anything about what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Like, are they just doing nothing?
That's kind of what it sounded like for the most part.
I like that Carrie was the one who was picked to go to Exile. She's someone who I've been talking to a little bit. I could see us potentially aligning together.
She said they weren't really talking game that much. It was more just like getting to know people.
She's at Exile. She's probably going to get some sort of advantage or something. So it would be kind of good to have an ally with that.
Time to line.
Hi guys. We all know we need to win a challenge. Like we need to get that immunity because voting out another person of our tribe is gonna really hurt us. We're just going in with the mindset of we gotta fight, we gotta win, and let the other tribe have a taste for what this is like because they've been riding the wave, it's been easy for them, and I think it's time for them to go through what Survivor's really like.
Come on in.
John! 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 John!
And
we love
you. All right. So, Vendetta, getting your first look at the new official Vengeance Tribe. John voted onto the Vengeance Tribe from Vendetta. John, how are you settling into your new home?
It's great. They've got like Wi-Fi and flat screens and air conditioning. All these rewards and challenges they've been winning. Over there we just had like 2 rocks.
Adrian, so John is now in the Vengeance Tribe. How does that feel for you?
We definitely do miss John. We keep talking about how much we miss him, but we know he's going to do great with the other team as well. Down to 7, I mean, we got this. We miss you, John, but...
Sure, Jan. I could tell by how many times my name was written down.
All right, well, Vengeance, if John did not cue you in on everything, John is now an official member of the Vengeance Tribe. He has your buff. He will be a member of your tribe until he is voted out or the game may shake up. So I will leave it at that. How's everybody feeling? Is it a little hot out today?
Yeah!
All right, well, you look behind me. We have a slip and slide ready to go. 1v1. Players will face off. They will run down through Ranger Eric's stream of water, slide down the slip and slide to retrieve a ring. They will run back with the ring where they will then attempt to throw the ring onto their post. First person to land a ring on their post will win a point for their tribe. We are playing to 5 points. Vengeance, you will be sitting out. 3 guys for this challenge. You cannot sit out anybody who sat out at the last challenge. Winners will get immunity, don't have to go to tribal council. Losers, another tribal council with me. Does that sound like worth playing for? Who's ready to get wild? All right, we do have a special treat for you. You guys want to see a run through?
Yeah.
All right, come on in. It's the strategize. Let's get to it. Let's have some fun finally. Okay, so John, Josh, and Eli are sitting out of this challenge. They do not want to get wet, apparently. Give me 2 girls. All right, Josie and Hannah. So you guys are going to be starting right here. Playing for the first point, we have Hannah for Vendetta, Josie for Vengeance. Survivors ready? Go! And Josie heading down. Hannah through the big slide. They both grab their rings. Josie with an early lead. Hannah right behind her. Josie gets to the line first. Can she land it? Josie does not land it. Neither does Hannah. Hannah with her second attempt. Josie right behind her. Hannah way off. Josie just short. Hannah with the toss. Hannah just misses. Ring does not want to go on it. Josie, miss. Hannah wins. 1 point, Vendetta. All right, we have Tyler for Vengeance, James for Vendetta. Survivors ready? Go! James heading out. Tyler with a big dive down. James makes it all the way down. Tyler gets to his ring first. James not too far behind. Tyler running down. Tyler can barely see that the door is blocking his vision, but not too bad. He's just off. James takes his time, also just short. Tyler on and off. James short. Tyler scores a point for Vengeance. 1-1. All right, Samantha versus Aubrey. Both of you have 1 point each for your tribe, playing for 2 points. Survivors ready? Go! Samantha heads out. Aubrey's not far behind. 5-4. Barely make it to the end, but they get there. They're running for it. They're going to be a little wet after that one. Got a lot from Ranger Eric. Both come up. Aubrey just front, but Samantha's not far behind. Aubrey with her first shot, just short. Samantha with her shot, very short. Aubrey almost hits her sister's boyfriend. Samantha zoning in. Aubrey on and off. Damn. Off. Aubrey with her shot. Aubrey on and off. Aubrey. Samantha lands it. 2 for Vengeance. Aubrey giving a really good effort. All right. Adrian versus Sam. Sam, you have 2 points for Vengeance. Adrian, you have 1 for Vendetta. Survivors ready? Go! Sam with a big lead. Takes a big jump. Adrian with his shoes on. Sam breaks our box. Let's go. Adrian first. Sam just misses. Adrian misses. Sam with the shot. Adrian just short. Sam. Sam scores 3-1. All right. Magingo, you have 3 points for your tribe, playing for 4. Allie, your tribe has 1. Survivors ready? Go! Allie, also with her shoes on. Magingo takes a big slide. Vendetta with an interesting strategy of running with their shoes. Magingo takes a really nice lead, but Allie is not too far behind her. Magingo with the shot. She is off. Allie, just over. Go with the shot. Allie wins it. 2-3. Vendetta scores. Is back on the board. Vendetta has 2. Vengeance has 3. Luke playing for 4. James playing for 3. Survivor ready. Go. Luke with the big jump. He's out quick. James takes the knees. He goes over. Luke quick to the bin. James gets his. Luke with the big sprint back. James right behind him. Luke with the toss. Way over. James has done this before. Will he use his skills? It does not work. Luke right on target. Putting pressure on James. James with it on. James has an interesting strategy. James with the big toss. Luke on. Yeah. All right. Vengeance, you are playing for immunity for the 4th time in a row. Carrie, you are playing to stay in the game. You are still in this. Do not give up. Brooklyn, all in your hands. Survivors ready. Go. Big run from both girls. Brooklyn right on her knees. Carrie barely makes it to the end, but she can go. Brooklyn gets to hers first. Carrie not far behind. Brooklyn hustling to get up there. Brooklyn gets there first, but Carrie is not far behind her. Brooklyn with a big toss right over it. Carrie with a nice toss. Again, this is a learning curve, anybody's game. Brooklyn with the toss, Carrie with the toss. Carrie right on the money, but it was a miss. Carrie with her shot. Carrie just way over. Both girls way over. Carrie with a nice shot. Brooklyn to the left. Carrie fighting to stay in the game. Brooklyn fighting to win it. We are out here for a while. Carrie with the shot. Brooklyn on and off. Carrie with the shot. Carrie on and off. Brooklyn wins immunity for Vengeance. Vendetta. Another person will be leaving the tribe. What a challenge.
Right there. Oh my god.
All right. Vengeance. A big win for you guys. That was a tough challenge for seeming so easy. Who wants to grab it? Brooklyn! Closing it out for her tribe. Brooklyn, there you go. Very well earned. Let's go! Yeah! John, as a new member of Vengeance, how does your first victory feel?
Oh, that's so nice. I feel, okay, to be real, I feel very bad for my old tribe because losing sucks, but being on the other side of it feels great.
All right. Vendetta, another rough loss. Aubrey, how are you feeling?
Not so great. That was definitely a tough challenge. Had some really bad throws, but gotta move on with the game.
The game does move on, and you guys will be seeing me at Tribal Council. Vengeance, you will not. You guys can head back to camp, enjoy the time, but first, you'll be sending somebody from the Vendetta tribe to Exile Island. So take a little bit of time to figure that out. Vengeance, I need an answer.
Hannah.
Hannah will be going to Exile Island. Hannah, come over with me. How do you feel?
Not great, but we proceed.
You proceed? Well, you will be proceeding to Exile Island. Pick a random person from Vengeance tribe to join you over there. Tyler will be joining Hannah over at Exile Island. You guys can go head out. Hannah, you will be returning shortly before your tribal council. Tyler, you will also be returning, so you will not be safe from this tribal council. You will have about 15 minutes to come back and canoodle, but make it count.
Damn.
Everybody else, Vengeance, head back to camp. Vendetta, we'll see you guys soon.
Great work.
All right.
It feels correct to win. I'm hanging, I'm chilling, you know, I'm having a good time. But I feel so bad for the poor Vendetta people, and I have no hard feelings towards them. And losing again and again and again is so rough.
Enjoying Survivor Grand Rapids so far? Head on over to survivorgrandrapids.com, hit the fan favorite voting tab, click the link, and select your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want as many times as you want.
Oh, get to it!
Voting closes the day of the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
It's bad blood out here, for sure.
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Coming off of that loss for our tribe, it's like the same thing at this point, but it's so disappointing. It's so hard seeing everyone fight so hard for it and miss it. It's hard seeing everyone try so hard and then get defeated and seeing it on their faces. It's really hard.
We're all working good together.
Oh, and that's the thing, like, there's not a clear person that I'm like, obviously it's about the team at this point, and after this tribal council, we're gonna be down to 6, so we're getting close to where I feel like it'll be tough to keep the game going. A lot of people voted for Carrie, so I mean, if I were her, I would be stressed because people did vote for her, but I don't know.
I don't feel good. Like, I have no idea who's gonna go, so don't even ask me that. I won't have an answer. I don't know.
Like at this point, we're gonna lose someone else, and like that's not gonna help us at this point. Like whoever we get rid of, it's gonna hurt us.
So you're saying not thinking about challenges? If I can get somebody else to give me a name first, hopefully it isn't too crazy. Hopefully we got some kind of plan figured out that isn't me. Team that's getting crushed, like they stick together.
Yeah.
Because like you have like built the trust.
Right.
And they're just over there like dinking around.
It's gonna be a hard one because I don't think anyone has an idea on who to vote out who. I mean, Carrie, I really like how Carrie plays.
I do too. I do too.
Allie came up to me saying that, you know, she wants to build an alliance with me, which I would be so down.
I trust you a lot. I don't know why.
I wanted to.
I want to talk to you more, and we just haven't had a chance to. And you two, I've been saying that. Like I feel like I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you a lot, and I want to more. So I'm glad we're talking now.
Yeah.
I think she's a strong player. I've been in an alliance with James. I'm down to stick together if you guys want to.
I am too.
And like I think like Hannah wants to play with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like if she came back and we had a quick like.
Hannah going to Exile Island, it does affect our team in a way because she leads these conversations between all of us.
So I mean,
I hate myself for bringing this up. Okay, I'm trying to build an alliance with Grace.
Okay.
Have you seen her play?
Okay.
She's really strong player.
She is.
Carrie is physically like there. She's also good with puzzles, she said.
Carrie puts herself out there, and she's willing to do. And like Grace, like you said, I think she's beneficial, but I haven't seen her do a lot. I gotta keep that in mind.
I hate myself for bringing that up. But Grace, I tried building an alliance with her. I think it was there. But I don't want to lose Carrie because I think we need the fizz. Really love how Carrie plays. I think she's a really good player. I think puzzles are coming, and she's gonna do really good in the puzzles.
Who are you guys like comfortable with?
I know. And I like again. I don't really know how the vibes were last time.
Last tribal was a big factor in like forming alliances, and I think I missed that opportunity.
It was pretty unanimous. Like I felt like alliances didn't really like form from it or anything. Like we kind of were all in agreement to do it.
I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now that I would want to throw out.
Do you guys have any people that you're thinking of?
I did not do good in that challenge. I had some pretty wacky throws. I'm really hoping me missing isn't gonna put a target on my back. Just got out of the challenge, so haven't really talked to anybody yet. Do you guys maybe want to like try to talk to them and then we can like come back together? See if like they thought a name or something. Yeah. No names have come up, so I'm gonna try to talk to a lot of people and see what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to play in that challenge, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to participate, and we lost, and we have to go to tribal council because I don't know if that looks bad on me. I don't know how the lines in this tribal will be drawn. I'm trying to figure out where I stand. I know the people that I trust and talk to, but I don't know about the other people.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
How are we doing? Good. Doing. What have you guys been talking about?
So we brought up Carrie, which is obviously.
And we also did. He brought up Greg.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go on the talk right now.
Yeah, okay. I'll go talk
Maybe we
with-
split up a little
Yes.
bit.
I heard Carrie and Grace. People are a little bit worried about like Carrie and Exile Island, but I believe her. Nothing happens there, and I think she's someone I could see myself working with in the future. So then Grace came up. Are you like set on Carrie, or is that kind of like a?
No, I'm not set on Carrie. I think Carrie's a really good player.
I think she is too.
I think she's a really good player. We've seen it. The one we haven't seen, I love Grace. I'm sorry, but we haven't seen her play.
I agree, kind of. Adrian was actually the one to bring her up, which is interesting because I know they came in pretty close and like wanted to stick together.
Again, I built an alliance with Grace, and I feel like I'm backstabbing her. It's a game, I guess.
I know. He said he feels bad, but thinks it's time to do a little backstabbing.
When Hannah comes home from Exile, obviously, like, I'm not concerned about it. Like, her coming back.
She's gonna probably do some sort of challenge and hopefully she beats Tyler. I would
Oh,
love it.
yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah. Hannah at Exile, I'm her ally, and stuff happens at Exile. I want to know what's going on there.
Honestly, I was a little surprised that she picked Tyler just because they're close. So I don't know if maybe like he would like tell her something. Hannah picking Tyler for Exile Island was not surprising to me. I know they're close, so I had a feeling that's who she was gonna pick. And I don't know if it was like because maybe she thinks she can get some info out of him, like if he has anything. Also, I know that Tyler's kind of in it to keep me in it because I know Tyler's told me he's got my back.
Well, I guess what were you thinking, Hannah?
Well, part of the reason I picked you is because I need some tea.
You need some tea? Alright. I'll share some tea
Yeah.
if you give me where Allie is at the pecking order.
Allie's doing incredible.
Okay.
The other team chose to send me to Exile Island. And honestly, that worries me a little bit because the other tribe might be gunning for me based on that, but also I don't know.
So she's not in danger.
Not to my knowledge. But I got to talk to Tyler on our way to Exile Island. He told me to look out for his sister, and I want to.
Okay, well, if I'm sharing information with you, I want to know that we're not going to be enemies.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I think we could go to the end together.
Okay.
That's part of the reason I picked you too.
Okay.
I picked Tyler to go with me kind of on a whim, but then I'm like, I feel like that was a good move because then we kind of formed an alliance and he kind of gave me the scoop on what's going on the other side.
We haven't gone to tribal, so we haven't been able to air out the dirty laundry, but there's just a lot up in the air. Josie said that nobody won anything. And
That's
then
what Carrie
she said,
He said that they're suspect of Josie because she went to Exile Island. We'll have to see. But I got some good information from Tyler and I got to talk to him. So I think it was a good move. Depends. I mean, we can talk more after whatever happens, but...
what do we have here?
Welcome to Exile Island. Choose your station. You will now enter a face-off. The first castaway to complete their side puzzle will win an advantage in the game. The loser will lose their vote at the next tribal council. Good luck.
Okay, that's big. That's big.
Have you ever done a slide puzzle?
No,
I
well,
have
I mean,
not.
I've done slide puzzles in the past.
Oh, I've never done one.
Really, what's going through my head right now is, oh my god, I am not good at these kind of things. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
You can know the logo that well is the problem.
I am not good at these kind
Oh my god. My brain's, I think I'm dehydrated. My brain's not working.
I would be like, okay, I am screwed right now, and then I'd do stuff for a couple seconds, and I'd be like, holy shit, I've got half the puzzle done. Damn it! So close.
Better than me. I don't understand a slide puzzle. Lord help me. Say a prayer. Lord, give me strength.
And I'd do stuff again, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to find one peg, or one slide where it goes. Got it.
Kind of glad it's over.
Yes.
I was not gonna win.
Yes.
So I lose my vote. Hopefully, I'm not getting voted out. But good job, Tyler. You killed that. I don't have a vote, and I didn't get to canoodle. So if I'm still in, then I mean that means I've got pretty good alliances going. If I'm out, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. We gotta stick together, right?
We gotta listen to
if we
one
both
another.
make it that far.
Watch Ellie's back.
Okay.
Watch Ellie's back.
Okay.
And I got yours.
Try my best. So I'm gonna come back and say I don't have a vote, because I'm the third person that came back from our tribe from Exile Island, and all 3 people said they didn't get anything coming back. I don't think it's very believable. I wouldn't believe me if I came back and said I got nothing after the first 2 people said the same thing. So are they gonna believe me or not? I don't know.
I go
How
talk
many
to
are there? 7? We need 4.
Hannah's not gonna vote for Grace.
You don't think so?
No. She thinks that's one of our strongest things. She's gonna go for Carrie, I think.
Should we try James and Allie then? Or are they like set on Carrie?
No, I think we could, yeah.
Okay, right now we could have numbers for Grace. I think it's a good move. Obviously everyone's doing good and I feel bad about it, but gotta cut someone out at some point. Me and Adrian are trying to do Grace. We were thinking we could probably get you on that. Do you think you would be down for that?
I mean, yeah.
Right now I think on Grace it could be me, James, Adrian, and Carrie.
Your name was thrown out there. I'm not sure. Okay. Your name was thrown out there.
Carrie said since she might be on the chopping block, she'd be willing to do that. Grace is like really nice. Like I feel like if we get to like merge or something, she could definitely like make friends on that side. She could rack up numbers
like
quick.
One of the more socially
And I feel like
influential.
she could like sneak her way in and like not in a bad way, like in a good way, because she's so nice.
Grace is kind of making moves as like a good social player and the center of a lot of different circles. We've kind of like taken a few steps, but I'm hearing Grace and Carrie.
If we had me, you, Adrian, and then I think he's gonna tell Carrie that it's basically between her and Grace, so she better sit and vote for Grace or else it's gonna be her.
I've talked to Aubrey about working together. If we could lock something.
I would be down for that.
Adrian and I have talked kind of the whole game about being pretty tight.
I like Hannah a lot, but I think at some point she has to go.
The other problem is Hannah was like my closest, so that really sucks that she's not gonna be part of this canoodle.
So let me throw you real quick. So everyone's really throwing. I was telling her everyone's throwing her name, and you know
Your name?
They're throwing her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have said Grace's name.
I came back and it seemed like everyone was on the same page and telling me that it was either Grace or Carrie. Have you heard my name at all since I left? I'm just wondering.
No, your name's not.
Granted, I could get completely blindsided. I could.
I know, and I'm curious about how, like...
I lost my vote.
What did that mean?
I lost my vote.
Oh.
I did lose my vote, and I just told people that. I hope they believe me, because that is the truth. I could be out, but I can't vote.
I just knew my name was going to be out there, and it was, like, classic. Hannah said that she lost a vote, so she's out of this if she's telling the truth.
I think you're a strong player.
Adrian, he was, like, really saying he wants to keep me in, but he also said he had an alliance with Grace at the very beginning.
I think Adrian forgot your name once down there. Just because, stop sign. Just because, like, he hasn't seen you play a lot, so that got thrown out, which I get, but at the same time, like, I think, like, you've proved your strength on the team.
I didn't get to play in the challenge, which ended up being how my name came up, and unfortunately that was also by one of my allies.
We've all been talking about Carrie. She already got the vote, so I feel like we're all kind of thinking that, but no one wants to say it.
Right.
Grace's name did get brought up by Adrian, and I did tell Grace it, because I want to align with Grace as well. She's very honest, and I really trust her.
FYI, so...
What's up, dude? How you feeling?
What's up, bro?
Are you stressed like me?
I'm not feeling good. Adrian's a cool guy, but he put my name out there. It sucks, obviously, that he did.
I'm just like being straight up because I feel like we built a good alliance and I really wanted to play with you.
Yeah.
I did throw your name and I feel really
I heard already.
Oh, dude, I feel so bad.
But I'm not holding a grudge against it. I'm just going to let it inform my future decisions.
I know, I'm so sorry.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm literally so sorry,
fair.
and that's why.
It's fair. I haven't played and it sucks. I feel like I haven't been able to prove what I can do, really. So at this point, I am not feeling safe. I'm thinking long game right now. You and Zoe, me and Brooklyn. When we get to the merge, we'll have that and Hannah. And I really like Allie Postma. She was just talking to me. I told Adrian, like, listen, when we get to merge, like, I see Zoe and Brooklyn, they're tight.
Okay, that's a great point I did not think about. Grace brought up a good point. Once we merge, we have Brooklyn, Zoe, Grace, and me. So that would be 4 of us together.
And I just want to have, like, people on the other side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel now.
Long term, I saw myself playing this game with Grace, which is probably smart for me to probably try to keep Grace. Why did I throw Grace's name out there?
Are you guys leaning towards Carrie then?
I'm leaning towards Carrie.
You trust Grace more?
Yeah. I did lose my vote, but I really want to keep Grace in. I think we have a great thing going together, so I was kind of pushing for Carrie. Are you leaning one way?
I'm either. I have no idea what's gonna happen at Tribal because I don't have a firm understanding on if my vote needs to go Carrie or Grace.
Yeah.
Whoever has a better gauge on who they think is like green strong.
I think
or-
Grace
you
is
think
strong.
Grace?
I do think Grace
Okay.
is strong.
I think it's gonna be a really close split.
But I did lose my vote. I lost my vote. That was the end of it, and I'm really, really sad, but
Hannah said she lost her vote. I can't afford to like mess up the numbers and then have a 3-3 and then I don't remember how the rocks rules go, but I don't think they're good for me in that scenario.
I admitted to her that I did throw
Okay.
like her name was out.
I think Carrie's voting for me. I think Aubrey's voting for me as well. If I can trust those people that I just talked to, we have the numbers to save my butt.
You would vote Grace.
I would
James
vote Grace. You would vote Grace.
I-
James would vote Grace, and Adrian would vote Grace.
I trust that Aubrey would vote for Grace and not for me. Adrian, he was like really saying he wants to keep me in, but I know he just talked to Grace, so I don't know if that changed his mind at all.
I'm gonna vote Grace for real.
Yeah. I am so on the fence on whether or not I want to play my idol. I feel like it's so stupid to like hear my name and not play it, but I feel like if I play it and then people see that I lied about not having it, next round I could be a target. I am dead set on my vote tonight because I do believe it's the only thing that will save me.
So we would get a revote if we tied the first time, in which case we could figure things out, hopefully. No, I don't really want people to be like, oh yeah, let's just go for rocks. Like, we all deserve to be here. Like, I go and like chants like that. So I need to make sure that we're sending home somebody. I mean, I don't want this thing to end in a tie.
All right, Vendetta Tribe, welcome to the third Tribal Council of the season, your third Tribal Council of the season. James, how are you feeling about it?
It's just brutal. We all know it. The fans at home know it. They're feeling for us.
Hannah, you also just returned from Exile Island. You had limited time to talk. How are you feeling going into this vote?
I was very open and honest with everyone. I did lose my vote, but I mean, it is what it is. We're used to losing at this point.
Carrie, you also came back from Exile Island.
I guess that there was some form of advantage or votes on the line because that was my experience as well.
I think at this point in the game, like, an advantage could play a big part, especially we're already down to 7 people. Something like losing a vote, which obviously is a disadvantage, or gaining a vote or something, it could make a big difference at this point.
Grace, this is our 6th season doing this, and today has been one of the hottest and hardest physically demanding days that we have done ever. And your tribe has been beat down continuously. How do you approach this vote, and how do you hope to keep that morale moving forward?
I think this vote is very difficult. It's been different than the last couple. And you know, I mean, we've been through so many, we're seasoned at this point, so you can tell.
I think we've all gotten along. I think we're all a good team together. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where my vote's going, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not sure where everyone else's vote is going either. I don't know. I don't know.
Carrie, Adrian doesn't know where his vote's going, but you received votes along with John to be voted out of that tribe.
One thing I was worried about is the time I lost last time to like build more relationships and alliances and things like that.
So it sounds like it's going to be a difficult vote out. Adrian has not made up his mind. Has everybody else's minds been made up? No? Sounds like you guys are ready to go. We will see how this plays out. I can sense the tension in the air. So without further ado, Allie, you're up.
you or me, sorry, girl.
Alright, I know I threw Grace's name out there. I feel really bad about it. So we're gonna have to go with someone else.
Today's brutal. I don't know how this is gonna go, but
Alright, let's tally the votes. Right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Carrie. Grace. 1 vote Carrie, 1 vote Grace. Carrie. 2 votes Carrie. Grace. Hannah. We are tied. 2 votes Grace, 2 votes Carrie, 1 vote Hannah, 1 vote left. The third person voted out of Survivor Grand Rapids Bad Blood. Grace. That'll do it. I'm sorry. Grace, it breaks my heart to do this. We wouldn't be here without you. But for now, your tribe is spoken. Head out. Thank you for playing. Appreciate you.
Grace.
Brutal. The tribe was split. You are now down to 6. We have 1 more round for the night. Hold strong. Head back to camp. See you soon.
they're just gonna be like, all right, we gotta do tribal right away.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Grand Rapids. The Vendetta tribe hopes for a win. Tyler returns to vengeance and finds the camp in chaos.
This is the point where people go, there's a game afoot.
And a twist leaves the castaways speechless.
This experience has been so amazing. I love that I got to play. I wish that I would have pushed harder. I was trying so hard not to be a leader on the team or have a target on my back that I let a lot of opportunities pass me by, and I think I just should have played the game that I wanted to play, whether it scared people or not. I never thought that I could love an experience so much that I just got voted out of third. That sucks, you know what I mean? But I don't care, I would do it again. It doesn't need to be the end all be all. I was just here to have fun, which I successfully did.